Did you know that your identity is at risk when filing your tax return? Have you ever had your identity stolen? Well, it might have happened to you. Intelligent hackers forced the shutdown of part of the IRS online services due to thieves using personal information found in over 100,000 taxpayers' accounts. They infiltrated the system by using personal information that should have been confidential: names, social security, addresses, and personal security questions. We all rely on the government, and you would think that the government would better protect us. Nick, there has been millions of applicants that were on what's called Get Transcript, which is giving information about mortgages, college loans, and out of those 23 million, it was recorded that 200,000 were unusual activity. So that's how the technician actually got caught wind of it. Now, unfortunately, this is not just a hacker situation. This is from a third party that's actually infiltrating by getting information of your mother's name, your dog's name, information that you shouldn't have. And it begs the question, is our security system not well equipped if it's being attacked by the IRS is being able to be infiltrated by these people? It begs the question, do we need a better system?
I mean, obviously we do. One thing that's kind of crazy is, though, today it seems we are always talking about hackers from all different parts of the world, people in Russia stealing millions of dollars from Monaco or this and that. And it's surprising that the IRS is susceptible to the same kind of crime, and you wouldn't think that, but it is. And then on the other hand, it also brings up the question of our own privacy and our security, our private information, third parties receiving this. I always kind of wondered in the beginning, well, why? Who cares if they know my address? Who cares if they have my email address? They can go on Google Maps and find my stuff. But this obviously raises the point that makes us also susceptible to these kinds of crimes, cyber crimes. Them having this personal information opens you up. Another crazy fun fact for you here, Madison, IRS believes that they paid $5.8 billion in fraudulent refunds to identity thieves claiming fake identity theft. So we all know where that money's coming from. It's taxpayer dollars. That's a lot of money that's at stake here. So yeah, this is a really messed up situation. Yeah, and it affects the lower class and the middle class who rely on their tax return. They said that they actually had to pay out over $50 million that didn't, so this is a bigger problem on who actually expects their tax return checks back. This is, people who really, this is their livelihood that is being affected. And it was quoted that the IRS historically has been very secure. It has to be by virtue of data it collects. But it just goes to show that even the secure system can be attacked. And so it goes to be a question of, like, if this is happening, do we need to change our systems? And how does one change our system if these security questions about asking your information about your mom and your dog, if it's not working, if the IRS is being attacked, and now this amount of money is now being paid back to criminals, how do we fix the problem in future? We'll get there. It's quite ironic how the more technologically advanced we get as a society, the easier it is, it seems, for people to get our information and our money. So it's kind of like we're taking 2 steps forward but 1 step back all the time. You're introducing computer systems and online security, makes it more convenient for everyone, but yeah, also makes you more susceptible to crime. So it's quite ironic in that standpoint, that the more that we become technologically advanced, the more vulnerable we become. But I don't know, I believe that this is, I don't want to say the beginning of it. It might seem like we've had computers forever, but we haven't. It hasn't been that long. Things used to be written down in books before, right? And now we're switching here. So although it might seem like it's been a very long time, 30, 40 years might seem like a long time in the scope of things, but it's really not. And we're still in the beginning of this. We're still getting the handle of it. So we'll get there. But again, a matter of when. I agree. It's alarming that it's not even safe doing our tax returns. So it does beg the question, we probably need to change our systems. We'd like to hear your comments below about the infiltrating the IRS and tax returns and what you think about changing our systems. Please leave your comments below, and thank you for subscribing, and don't forget to watch the Lip TV too. Thank you.